Hello, my dear friends. I hope you're keeping well and safe, and it's Tamara here for you. Today, I've decided to record a new series of exercises for you. We'll be practicing them over the next week, and those will be about contractions. Contractions are quite important for both your listening and for your speaking. So in terms of listening, that will help you with your listening comprehension. And in terms of speaking, that will make your speech more natural. So I'll be giving you one example in each of my short videos, and I hope you can practice each of them with me so that by the end of this week, we will have learned most of them. So, and we will be using contractions with the modals. So not all the contractions in the world, obviously, because the contractions is a huge, but just some of them. If you like them in the future, let me know. We will practice a bit more of other contractions, okay? Right, so here we go. Our first example is this one. I've given you both the full sentence and the short version. So the full sentence, the full form of whatever we're going to contract is, he could have done it already. That's how we learn it in our grammar lessons. But then in most textbooks, or which show you some dialogues, or in, those recordings which you have for listening, you will come across the contracted form, which is could have. And then it looks like this, and then many of my students try and pronounce something like could have, and that's not, it doesn't really feel comfortable, and I can see that, they can feel that, and then they get confused. So there's a little trick to it. And that's why I decided to record this series of exercises, because this trick relates to pronunciation directly. So we need to insert this little schwa sound in between the do and the va. And then suddenly saying that will become so much easier. Okay, so let's do it together. Could have, could have, could have. And now let's do the sentence. He could have done it already. So there's no need to try and say he could have done it already. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but that's what it feels like in lessons when my students are trying to say that. And the much more sort of approachable way for this is could have with a schwa. So he could have done it already. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you again very soon for our next example.